I am here with Rambo, and we are working on the Look at That protocol or distraction mark treat. They're the same thing, just depends on where you learned your distraction work from. Ultimately, the principles, though, behind it is that he sees a distraction. I'm going to work with yes, and I'm going to use my food to reward him away from the distraction. So you're always working behind the dog, essentially. I don't want the dog so forward that they're pulling on the leash or that they're barking and going crazy, but we want to always sort of be behind the dog, and that way when we yes them, they have to turn around to look at us. Here he is sniffing, which is a self-pacifying activity, which can also signify to other dogs in the environment that he is trying to be neutral, and he pees nice. So we're going to get back into it as soon as he's done, maybe doing his bathroom routine here. And you can see that there's no real fast response to his marker word, which is yes. There's a lot of me jogging backwards. There's some leash tension that gets applied, or I'm doing heavy luring with my food. All of these things indicate that this dog is over threshold, the fact that he does not respond immediately to his marker word. Unfortunately, as life will have it, there are times where working under threshold is not possible. I'm in my backyard, it's fenced, and the dog is actually 2 yards away. So this is already a pretty big distance. There's a lot of safety nets in place. And so if he's not secure, then he just isn't secure. And we just have to work with what we got, right? So we're getting a little faster responses. I say yes, I trot backwards, he's coming with me, he's getting a reward with me, not from the environment. But here you can see I had to use a lot of leash pressure there to bring him back. We're just working with what we got and doing the best we can. There we go. So the principles of distraction mark treat, or the Look at That protocol, is I mark yes and then encourage him to come towards me. He's going to turn his back on the distraction. Each time there's distance and we work on trying to get closer to the distraction, and then every time he earns a yes, we put more distance between us. Here, I have gone back onto the deck to get more treats. I have run out. And you see, as soon as we come back down, he offers eye contact right away. I said yes to the eye contact, not yes preemptively. So that was pretty good. We're working over and over and over again here with the same dog. I also have my dogs in the yard. You can see them there. And
my goodness.
Rambo's pretty neutral when dogs are up close and personal. It's dogs at a distance or passerbys at a distance that bother him. So he isn't an aggressive dog. I wouldn't call him friendly in a traditional sense either. He's not looking to play or make friends. He just knows how to be neutral if they're already in his immediate vicinity. Dogs at a distance, though, make him pretty insecure. And he likes to try to keep them at bay with loud displays, barking displays. I have a new puppy, so I'm going to go ahead and mark and yes him too, because he's got to learn what his marker word is. And back to Rambo. You can see this is a pretty long and tedious process. This original video was actually 10 minutes long, and I trimmed it down significantly. And here in a minute, I'm about to forget that I was recording, and I walk away from the camera. And again, I said I was recording for 10 minutes because we were training that long, and Rambo ends up pooping and all kinds of stuff. So be sure to be committed and practice daily.